Hey guys, so I know how excited you guys might be for the Model 3 Project Highland, but you can't be as excited as me. This thing is just insane. All the details, the leaks, and everything that's coming out so far is just getting me even more stoked for the unveiling on the design studio. Honestly, I'm starting to fall in love with it so much, even more so than I love the Model S and even the upcoming Roadster. I know that the Model S is a wicked car, and with the plaid model, you have an even more intense version of that. However, other than pricing, there are a couple other things that make me cater towards the Model 3 than the Model S. The only downside for the current model design of the 3 is that it doesn't look as good as the Model S front and back. I think a big part of it has to do with the frog light eyes, but other than that, the Model 3 is a fantastic car and it corners really well even compared to the S. A good comparison here is like saying, why don't you buy the better, more expensive BMW M8 versus the M4? Well, overall, the M4 is just a better handling car. It looks more aggressive, and even though it's a lot cheaper and has a lot less features, I'd say it's one of those cars that would really stand out compared to the M8. So the same goes for the plaid Model S versus the Model 3 Performance. There are a lot of people out there that just want a better design but do love the Model 3 overall. Anyways, enough of that. My love for the Model 3 Project Highland is likely on the same level as you guys, to be honest, and a lot of us are waiting out for it. So let's continue to wait and let's update each other on what's going on. If you guys want to know more about Project Highland and everything about it, make sure you guys check out my Project Highland playlist. I'll drop a link right up top there and in the description below. Alright, so let's start off with what we know with Project Highland vehicles so far, and then we're gonna go into timeline and production and how we're at with the design studio. For those of you guys that don't want to watch all the videos, I'll give you guys a quick summary right here. So we are gonna get a front new bumper, we're gonna get a front new headlights, and we're also gonna get a new camera system. Flip it around to the back here, and we will have rear bumpers that are brand new, a brand new trunk, and there's even a possibility of it being a sport back design, so the hatchback feel of it, although it's gonna still look like a sedan. Next, we're gonna have the true completed version of hardware 4. This means that we're gonna get the additional cameras, more than the current 8s that we have right now on the Model S, X, and Y. This is gonna be the first vehicle that will have the additional 3, and that means that there's gonna be one additional right at the front bumper for the true version of Tesla Vision Park Assist, as well as the 2 side cameras in the front bumpers for cross traffic. And last but not least, the whole interior is gonna be revamped, and you're gonna get a bunch of new things on the inside and some very exclusive to the Model 3. This means that you're gonna get a larger entertainment display than you have right now. You will have the removal of the stalks and everything is going to be on the screen. You're gonna have a rear entertainment display and climate control system for your passengers to adjust their heated seats and ventilation. New fabric and new yoke option, a better upgraded sound systems. On top of everything, you're also gonna get ventilated seats finally, and you're gonna get ambient lighting. I'm pretty sure that I missed out quite a bit of things here, so if you guys want to know everything, go check those older videos out in that playlist. Alright, so now let's talk about timeline and production and what's going on there. Well, in Giga Shanghai, as of right now, they're dedicating a specific factory line just for the motors of the new Model 3s. So if you guys really think about it, what does this mean? It can mean only one thing here, and that is probably a brand new drive unit for the Model 3 Performance, and that is likely going to be the sleeved rotor, and that's really gonna extend the top end of the vehicle's speed, meaning that you're gonna go from 0 to 60 to 100 and so on and so forth without losing any of the power. If you guys have never sat inside of a plaid or even the long range Model S, go sit inside one of those at your demo test drive at the showrooms, and you'll know how much slower the Model 3 Performance is compared to those vehicles. As of right now, no matter what trim you have of the Model Ys and Model 3s, as soon as you hit the 70 mile per hour mark, it starts to drop in power. There are even videos out there where you're comparing a long range to a Model 3, and eventually the long range even catches up to the Model 3 Performance, and that's where you guys know the limitations of the current drive unit design. I'm pretty certain that the new Model 3 Performance and even the Model Y Performance is eventually gonna get the sleeved rotor design. That in itself is literally literally enough for a lot of car enthusiasts to really just jump over to the new Project Highland. I think that was the biggest bottleneck to the performance models, and a lot of vehicles out there right now are even competing or even surpassing the Model 3 performance. So yeah, Giga Shanghai is working on that right now, and a specific line is made for the drive units, meaning that we're going to be seeing something different other than just the exterior of the vehicle. Next, we've heard from Chris Zhang just earlier today that there has been a giga casting of the front and the rear of the Model 3 Project Highlands. Roughly about 70 vehicles have been delivered with this casting design already. These vehicles are probably the prototype vehicles that we see driving around town as of right now, which also means that we are going to be getting the single piece casting from the Model Y design that we've been seeing from Giga Austin. This will give the overall vehicle a more solid chassis and a better ride for those of you guys that want to hit the canyons. Not that the vehicle isn't already good at the current design right now, but it's just going to get better and better, and there is a possibility that we are going to be seeing a weight reduction, or at least weight reduction in terms of the chassis, meaning that we are going to be getting more battery cells. Speaking of battery cell, I will be having a video released very soon about the upgrades and range of the Project Highland Model 3s, and I think you guys are really gonna like this. So make sure you guys stay tuned and hit that subscribe button and that bell notification if you guys haven't done so already. But moving on, he also said that the production schedule remains unchanged, meaning that we are going to be seeing it very soon in the next month or so. My hopes and expectation is by the end of this month, we're going to be seeing the unveiling, and then in early August to mid-August, we will get the design studio change for you guys to start ordering. What makes me feel even more confident about this timeline is that in China right now, the most popular version of the Model 3 rear-wheel drive, its inventory is sitting at 0 right now, meaning that Tesla is losing on sales and sales numbers. Delivery numbers definitely is gonna tank unless Tesla does something about this. Knowing Tesla and them always trying to outdo themselves with every quarterly report, there is no way that they haven't had something planned in advance. With the 0 inventory that they have right now and the low inventory of all the other trims, it means that they are prepping up for Project Highland to release very shortly. Anyways guys, there is a lot more information I want to share with you, but I don't want to drag this video on for too long, so make sure you guys look out for the next video that I release. This is gonna be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. This is John once again. Peace out.